back again. Today I want to make some snowmen. I have made some already, but I thought I'd make some more and show them to you. How I made them. They're quite simple. Can be a little tedious, but you know, it is what it is. They're really cute in the end though. So these ones here, obviously I've got them hanging, and these ones I have the back on them. So it's really up to you which one you'd want to go with. Excuse me. So I have some pearl here with a little bit of white in it. I'll just flatten this out a little bit, smooth it off. And I have a little piece of this left. And this is all this is just a strip of white, green, and red, and rolled out. You need a little bit of orange for the nose and a little bit of black. So these are my smallest. Let me get these out because these are from Just Made Design. I think they're the smallest, two smallest ones. Yeah, I use the two smallest ones, and they probably measure. Let me see if I can find my ruler. I can see. Oh, is that a little over a centimeter? I'm gonna put it on my block. I can't see when I put it on my white clay. Yeah. Just over, or about 1 centimeter, so this one's going to be even smaller. It's pretty close to 1, but they're just tiny. So anyway, what we're going to do is, looks like I got my clay dirty doing that. Some of my alcohol and wipe it off. That's better. All right, so I'm just gonna push that in, make my circles. I'll do a couple of them since, you know, oh, we have to do a couple to make a pair, don't we? Ha 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 ha. Be silly not to. I have to do my brush. I must have put it back in. That's right, I use this. These do stick in. I don't know why they stick in the little ones. That's okay. There. Now we have our pear. And if it's got a little dent in it, that's okay too, because that part's going to be covered up a little bit anyway. So I'll put that little dent up at the top. Because when we put our hats on, our little tiny hats, I'm going to need a little bit more black clay than that for the hats. And then I like to give it a little rub again. Just try to keep things smoothed out a bit. So grab a little more black. And I'll roll that out on my, right now I have it on my thickest setting. So I'll condition this up a little. And I'll show you how I do my hats. I can't seem to keep this glass clean for whatever reason. I like my tile better, but I don't know, I couldn't see my board then. So I take the little one and I just poke one out. I'm gonna have to bring this a little bit closer to me so I can see. I just cut this in half for my hat. What is that? Yeah, it's pretty close to half. So I end up with the half circle, and I just squeeze it in a little bit and put it on top. Like I said, these are a little fiddly, but they're so cute. And that's part of the hat. I'll do the same with this one. My fingers will work. varnish. Then I can just use, oh no, I'll get another one. Just take another piece of clay and then I'll roll this out. And I've never really took too close of a notice as to how thick I roll this out. I just kind of judge it. But of course you're going to want it small, probably close to this small. And 2 of these together is 1 inch, and I do 1/2 inch. So that's probably pretty close. So I'm going to cut this. Half an inch. And I just kind of form it into what I want. So I want it to go a little closer to each other. And I flatten it at the same time if it just stops sticking to my finger. So it's a little bit smaller than that 1/2 inch. That's all I do. And then I just kind of straighten it out some. And then pick it up and go halfway between the face and the hat. Like so. Now when I make these, I usually do my eyes and stuff first, but it really doesn't matter. It's whatever you find comfortable to do. I was just talking about the hat, so I thought I might as well do it now. And again, I just want to get these straight and flattened. So it's just a little bit past that 1/2 inch mark. Like so. I'll pick it up and stick it on. And I'm just lightly setting it there because after I'm done with all my details, so I always give it another little tiny burnish again too. I guess everything's stuck to me now. Now for my eyes and stuff, I just take a little piece of the black and roll it out. Thin as you can. And I take my other little tool, this one that I made. Just take a little tiny piece here, like very little tiny piece. Roll it up a little bit. Oops, take the end of your Sharpie. Try to pick it up. Of course, you know, it seems like every time you do something on camera, it's not going to work as well. Don't know why, but that's just the way it goes. And roll it. See? It's camera. I'm going to put this one down here because it's a little bit thicker than that eye. And that's really how I do it. I just compare. This one's smaller. If I didn't lose it, I think I lost it. There it is. Pick it up, there we go. And I'll stick it there. This one's a little bit bigger, so I'll use it as a button. I've done them with 2, I've done them with 3 buttons. It's whatever you want. How they're on there though, I can easily squeeze another one on. And the thing is with this too, it doesn't have to be perfect because when we build snowmans and things, they're from rocks. They're different shapes. Different shapes, different sizes. And an eye. But you see how quick and easy these are to put together. And do a button, 3 buttons, then we'll do the mouth. I haven't squished these in yet either. I'll use my other tool for that. I'll show you when we get to it. Come on. I know you want to stick to it. You're just being stubborn. There. I just take this one, the small end, and just give it a little tap. Just like that. And then we have to do the mouth. So now we really, I'm going to cut the end off. Really need to get these real thin. But you see, you don't need a lot of clay for these. And then just a little piece. Take my little tool here. I push that one down and I try to get these ones to go up. Again, not perfect, but hey, I think it's cute. Oh, lost it again. There it is. Let's pick that one up for the other one. That one's a little bit too big. I lost it again. Oh no, I didn't. It's still on there. Try to center it. Tap it down a little bit. This one here has a goofy eye. There. Now a little orange for the nose. You could always use your Sharpies or something to mark them in instead of clay. I mean, it's totally up to you. Because it really just depends on what's easier for you. And a little nose. I forgot to put the noses on my first pair that I made, these ones, so that orange that's on there, that's all it is an orange Sharpie. Oh, here it is. That's all it is. Came out really cute and good. I was quite impressed. That's why I'm saying you can use Sharpies if you want, instead of clay, to do this. It's really just whatever you prefer. That one fell on me, so I'll stick her back up. There. Now we're down to the scarf. And again, this one here, I'd already done some up with my other snowman that I made, so I just saved this one for today. And I'm going to fold this in half because I have enough here for two. Whoops. And you can use whatever colors you want. Just red, just green with the white. Both like I did. Just looks more Christmassy to me. But any of them do. Then I'm gonna carefully pick up one of my snowmen. and set it on the scarf. And kind of in the middle, like so. Give it a little push. And then just bring this over, flip it, do the same thing with the other side, and give it a flip. And then I just trim off the ends, like this. And that's my scarf. Just like that. And there's one. And now we'll do the other. This one's a little bit thicker right there. I got my little guy. Oops, drop his hat. And I always do the scarf the opposite. I flipped this one over the last time. On the other one, I'm going to do it the opposite way with this one. Doesn't matter? Nah, not really. I'm just weird that way. And there's our cute little snowman. And all we gotta do is bake them. After I fix his hat that I kind of bent. There. So I'll bake these in the oven, and when they're done, we'll check them out, and I'm just going to put some Varnishing on them, and that's it. So I'll be back after they're done baking. All right, here they are out of the oven. Try and get a closer view. So now I'm going to Varnishing them with this Varnishing. Varnish, I should say, I guess. Anyway, and after they're dry, we'll come back and we'll assemble them. Okay, here we are, and they're done. So I just need to grab some tools and a drill. So I'm just going to drill a hole right up in here where the hat meets, or this brim here meets the hat. And I'm just going to drill a hole in here. Oops, down screen inch. I have it focused in really deep because it's so, these are so tiny. As you can see, they're not very big. Okay. So it's hard to stay in the camera shot. There. So I'm just going to do one. Like this because it's really hard. So put that through. Slip on my ear wire. Close it up. And as you see, my ear wire is going the other way. So I'm just going to hold it here and turn it so that it'll hang properly and I don't end up putting an extra loop in. So I'm just going to put this one on quickly, if I can, quickly. There. And here we go. Our two little snowmen. I think they're great cute. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I'll see you in the next one.